Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I'm doing a no buy year. I've done a few declutter videos and most recently I did my eyeshadow stick sort of inventory that was part inventory, part declutter. So that's what I'm going to do today with all of my lip items. I've got some lipsticks, lip glosses, lip stains. I'm not someone who wears lipstick on a daily basis, mostly because I can't be bothered to like touch it up throughout the day. I'm at work for, 8 hours and I drink water. I am just not reapplying lipstick throughout the day. For the most part, I stick with lip glosses and I enjoy a lip stain because I know that the color isn't going to be like all over my face. So that's sort of the majority of what I have is lip stains and lip glosses. And I do have a few like straight up lipsticks. Let's go ahead and just get started. I'm not sure the best way to do this. I feel like there's so much. So maybe just one container at a time, I guess. All right, so I'm going to move some of these out of the way. So these right here, I think for the most part are all of the straight like bullet lipsticks. All right, so I have some matte and then like random sample size. Oh, here's another one. All right, so all of these MAC lipsticks are so old, and if you can see, it's kind of done that like wax bloom. This is Viva Glam 5. It still smells okay. Let's see. Lovelorn. It's actually kind of a nice pink. Alright, can someone tell me whether or not, can you see the like white stuff? Does that mean it's gone bad? It still smells okay. This is Syrup, Patisserie, Fanfare. Oh, that one smells bad. This is the Rihanna and MAC collaboration, the Riri Woo. That's real dry and real old. Okay, so I think because of age and that like wax blooming that's happening on it, and because I never actually wear these, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the MAC lipsticks. Alright, this Charlotte Tilbury So Marilyn. It's like, it was one of those like ornament things. I think it was a 3-pack, but I got rid of the other 2 a while ago because they just weren't colors that I ever wear. And I don't really ever wear red either, but sometimes it's nice just to have one on hand. So I think I'm going to keep this one. I have a little Tom Ford sample also in a red. It's called Scarlet Rouge. It's a little bit more of a brighter red. This is a Makeup Forever N9, I think is the shade. I'm going to get rid of this. I have no idea how old it is, which means it's probably pretty old, and I never wear it. Alright, this Marc Jacobs So Rouge. I don't think I've even ever swatched this. It's another red. But Marc Jacobs Beauty has been like out of the game for quite a while, which means that this is really old, so I'm going to get rid of it. Alright, this Wayne Goss in the shade Hazelnut. This came in the Beautylish Lucky Bag this year. I kind of highly doubt I would ever wear this, but maybe I'll keep it around and give it a shot. I've got Gone Greige. I'm going to keep it for now just because it's the only thing of this color I think that I have. And then this NARS in the shade Ravishing Red. Someone put this in, like I bought something off of Mercari and someone put this in the order. That's kind of an interesting formula. I don't know, I'll keep it and maybe play around with it. My goodness, I don't even know where to go next. Okay, I guess here I've got, I think, lip stains and some other stuff. This is I don't know what the brand of this is, but it's a lip stain. It's one of those like cream ones. This is one of the lip stains that I enjoy wearing, so I'm keeping it. I have quite a few of these Maybelline stains. I'll actually fish those all out right now. Maybe this is all. I might have a few others like floating around somewhere. So I have the shades Wicked, Red Hot, Lippie, Keen, and Witty. I quite enjoy the formula of these. And I have, like, those two are some brighter colors that I don't, like, typically wear. But if I wanted to, it's good to have them in a formula that I know that I enjoy wearing. So I'm keeping all of these. All right, some more lip stains. These are from e.l.f. I have the shades Power Mauve and Pinkies Up. These are nice, but so this is the shade Power Mauve. That's not a mauve at all. And that's Pinkies Up. I'm going to hold on to both of these. Alright, these are more stains, but these are from Revlon. I have the shades Partner in Crime, Royal Amethyst, Perfect Storm. Some of these, like Perfect Storm, I think it's this one. Maybe not this one. Some of these have glitter in them, or maybe I was mistaken and I just put it on and it seemed like it had glitter. I'm keeping all three of these. I'm kind of just looking around to see if I have any more stains. Okay, I think these are all technically stains. These Sephora cream lip stains, these are in the old formula, so they have not been around for quite a while. I'm gonna keep them for now, but just in the back of my mind knowing that these are kind of old and may need to be in like the next round of declutters. And then I have this L'Oreal one. I have no idea what the name's called, but it's in the shade Be Determined. And I'm going to keep it. I have this NYX, it's a glossy lip tint. Ooh, this kind of has a smell. Alright, this I think has gone bad, so I'm going to toss it. I have found another stain. Just kidding, I found two more stains. These are the Sephora Jelly Melts. I quite like the formula of these, but it has since been discontinued. But I have the shades Foxtrot and Salsa. Should I be swatching all of these? I'm not sure. This video is going to be so long if I swatch everything. That's Foxtrot and that's Salsa. So I'm keeping both of these. Okay, here it's like another lipstick. I just got this actually from when I broke my no buy, so I'm keeping it. Okay, I found a few more like actual lipsticks. This is a Bare Minerals sample in the shade Honesty. It's actually quite a nice color. I'm going to keep it. And this YSL one, it's quite old, the Rouge Volupte Shine. It still smells okay. I'm going to keep it. And this Bite Beauty sample in a red. The packaging is sticky, and it's for the same reason as that Marc Jacobs one. The brand has been dead for a while, so I'm tossing it. I have some like lip oil tint things. Well, not this. This is a liquid lipstick. It's Makeup Forever. But this is like beyond old. It kind of just smells like old lady makeup slash Play-Doh, so I'm getting rid of it. This YSL, the lip tint in oil, I don't think they make it anymore, and I believe I had another color at some point. This is basically just like clear. It might have that pH adjusting pink thing in it, but it still smells okay, and I've been wearing it recently, so I'm keeping it. All right, these other lip tint oil things, these two from NARS, I'm keeping them. I have the shades Primal Instinct and High Security. They're pretty sheer with just like a light amount of color, but I quite like the formula of this. I'm not sure if they still make it because I had purchased them at Marshall's, so maybe they're discontinued. All right, I also have two e.l.f. lip tint oil things in the shade Berry Kiss and Pink Kiss. They still smell okay. I really like this Pink Kiss. It's like a mauve. And then this berry one, of course, is more of a berry purple. A real like light amount of color, so it doesn't look too sloppy on the lips. I'm keeping both of them. I have this random Revlon lip tint cushion thing. It's pretty old, and it's in a shade that looks like weirdly milky and just like not good on my lips, so I'm tossing it. I found another lipstick maybe, or Glow Paradise in the shade Luminous Coral. It's more of a brown than a coral. I'm going to keep it. I have this KVD liquid lipstick in the red shade. It is so old. They've reformulated I think twice now, so I'm going to get rid of this. I have this By Terry Balm de Rose. I got it many years ago. There's a hair inside of it. That's gross. Many years ago in a Beautylish Lucky bag. I like the formula of it, but the way that I wear lip balms like this is like all over my lips, and the fact that it has a color to it just means it looks terrible, and it's so old, so I'm saying goodbye to this. Alright, I have a couple of these e.l.f. Sheer Slick things. I'm gonna keep both of them. I have the shades Cherry Slush and Jammer Jelly. I think Jammer Jelly might like not quite be a shade that works for me, but I've been branching out more recently and wearing more like color on my lips, so I'm just gonna keep them and play around with them. All right, I have this Blend Bunny whatever this is. It's like a liquid lipstick, I think, or maybe it's like it's quite pigmented, but I'm gonna keep it just for it to be something to like play around with, but it falls more in the like liquid lipstick type category. All right, while I'm on those liquid lipsticks, I've got two of the NYX lingerie ones in the shade Naughty Noir and Max Out. I'm keeping both of them just as things to have. Here is a NARS, it's like a little sample of, goodness, something. The shade is, Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Laguna. It's quite sheer with just a little bit of color, but I'm going to keep it. I have two of these Clinique. They're black cherry. I think it's the Almost lipstick. So like super translucent. I'm keeping both of these. Alright, and then a NYX Filler Instinct in the shade Bitten Pout. I think this is supposed to be kind of along the same lines, but it's got a bit more pigmentation and it's kind of purple. But I enjoy purples on my lips, so I'm going to keep it. I have this soft matte lip cream in the shade Copenhagen. Never opened, so I'm going to keep it for now. I guess since these are the last three in here. These are the Jason Wu. They're lipsticks, but also meant for the cheeks. And when I had first got them, I like exclusively wore them on my cheeks. I don't know that I've ever worn them on my lips, but I have the shade Danish, Gingerbread, and Apple Pie. I've had them for like a little while, but I don't know. I think they're probably still good. I really like this one as a cheek color. So I guess I'm going to stick these with like lipsticks. Okay, kind of a random assortment here. I have this Tom Ford lip color shine in the shade Bear. It's basically, I guess it does have a bit more pigmentation, but it's like a nude color. I kind of just wear this as lip balm. It is quite old, but it still smells okay, so I'm going to keep it. Alright, and then I have two of the Dior Rosy Whatevers, the original, and this is like from when it launched. It's got the pH adjusting thing. It still smells okay, and I've worn it quite recently and it still performed okay, so I'm going to keep it. And then I also have the shade Plum. I thought I had Mahogany. There's Plum. I'm keeping both of these. Okay, I really thought I had another shade of that Dior, but I'm not seeing it, so maybe I don't. Alright, so I've got two Glossier G's. I guess these are technically lipsticks, or Generation G. I have the shades Like and Zip. I'm keeping both of them because I like the formula of them. Zip isn't the best color for me, but I wear them quite lightly, so it kind of just looks like a tinge of like orange on my lips, and I'm okay with how it looks, so I'm keeping them. Two of the Ultra Lips in Villa and Lucite. Lucite is quite pale, but because the pigmentation isn't like super strong, I can make it work. Keeping both. I have a Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss whatever thing in the shade Pillow Talk. Right there, I'm keeping it. I have a Freck the Makeout Club Soft Blur lipstick. Okay, so I guess this is technically like a lipstick in the shade Baddie. I quite like this. I wear it pretty like muted and blotted down, but I like that color. And then I have a Tarte Lip Plump and just the Juicy Lip. So the Juicy Lip is in the shade Orchid, and the Lip Plump is in the shade Cherry Blossom. And I'm keeping both of these. These are kind of more on like the balmy side. Alright, well here's just two more balms. I've got a Becca Hydrolite. It's in a blue shade, so it's basically just a lip balm, but I really like, because it's tinted blue, I like the appearance that it gives my lips, so I'm keeping this. And then a Milk Kush lip balm in the shade Bubble. I don't really ever reach for this, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. Alright, I have four of these YSL the Voluptuous candies. It's the old formula, so they are kind of old, but I've still been wearing them, so I'm going to keep all four of them. Yeah, I'm keeping all four. Some lip gloss. I have two from Kira Weiss, the shades Blossoming and Treasure. I'm keeping both of them. Also, so I wash my hands, and some of those stains, like, legit are stainy. But anyways, lip glosses. These have like hardier color, I guess. But they're still like pretty sheer. This Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector in the shade 06. I think they still make this, but this one is like beyond old. I think it's just time to say goodbye to this. I have the Ulta Juice Infused Lip Oil in the shade, or I guess scent, Black Raspberry. I quite like this. It's a pretty hearty oil. Like, it feels quite thick on your lips, but I like it on some occasions, so I'm keeping it. I have the Becca Zero, like, remember when all that came out? So basically it's just a clear whatever. It was meant to be either a lip gloss or like used on the face. I actually like kind of like the texture of this, so I'm gonna keep it for now, knowing that Becca is quite old or has been gone for a little bit, so this might need to go in the next round of declutters, but for now I'm gonna hold on to it. Glossier lip balms or lip glosses. These are like really thick. I've got the, do they have shades? Clear and the holographic. They're not my favorite in terms of lip gloss, but I'm gonna hold on to them for now. So I have this L'Oreal, whatever the thing was. I had another one earlier, or maybe that was the stain. Maybe this is just a lip gloss. I'm not sure, but I quite like the color, so I'm keeping it. Then the NARS, I forget what the name of the actual product is, but this is the shade Nympho. It's just like a really great brownie beige. And this kind of falls along the same lines. The NYX, this is Milky Gloss in the shade Cookies and Milk. A bit paler, I would say. But I'm keeping both of these. I've got two Tower 28, the shades Oat and Sesame. Sesame is like newer to my collection, so I'm keeping it. Oat, I'm pretty sure that this is not the color that it originally was. I think it's gotten oranger over time. It's down to here though, so I made a pretty decent dent in it. I've had it at work, like in my lunchbox, so like after lunch or whatever I can put it on. But the color of it is kind of alarming to me, so I'm going to toss this. Right, I have this random Bobbi Brown, just a clear lip gloss. Sometimes it's nice just to have like a plain lip gloss. The texture of it is quite nice. It's kind of thick, but I'm going to hold on to it. Just another one of these L'Oreal ones. This is Celestial Blossom. It's basically clear. I really like the formula of it, so I'm going to keep it. And then these are the Fit Glow lip serums that I have. I have another sample size, I think, somewhere. It's floating around. So I have the night one, which is basically just clear, Jam, and then B, Regal, TI, Cherry, and Beam. So this one is like, has like some glitter in it. I quite like it. These feel pretty nice on the skin. I honestly don't think that they're worth the money. I think Fit Glow is really expensive. Some of the colored ones, so mainly Cherry, Regal, and then this Jam one, I kind of have to be careful because they are pretty pigmented, so I can't just like slather it on. I kind of have to pay attention to how I'm wearing it, which is kind of annoying, but they feel really nice. So I don't know, I'm keeping all of them. Some random lip gloss type things. I'll start with this Flower Beauty one, the Chill Out Lip Glaze. It kind of has like this weird metallicness to it. Can you see right there? So like it's kind of a shine. I don't know that I've worn it too many times, but I'm gonna keep it just for the heck of it. I have Pat McGrath Divine Rose lip gloss. I kind of feel like I forgot that I had this. I'm gonna keep it. Elf, the Cookies and Dreams. It's kind of just a basic. I'm gonna keep it. Bobbi Brown in the shade Honeysuckle. It's quite thick. It kind of has a smell. It's really old, and it's kind of the same color that the NARS and NYX one was, so because this is so old, I'm going to toss it. NARS in the shade Orgasm. The packaging is kind of doing that sticky stuff. It's really old and I never wear it, so I'm going to toss it. Same with this Laura Mercier Bare Pink. I've worn it a few times, but I kind of feel like this maybe wasn't the original color of it. I think it kind of turned, so I'm going to toss it. I have the Merit one in Marrakesh. I like the feel of this, but it is quite pigmented, so the same way that the Ficlo ones, I have to like pay attention to how I'm putting them on. I kind of have to do the same with this, but I'm going to keep it. And then this Lila B in Be Elegant. It also is quite pigmented, but I like the color of it, so I'm keeping it. More lip oil gloss things. I have Kosas Dip. I also have the Jellyfish and one of the other like more pale shades, but both of those are, I believe, at work. So this is the shade Dip. This one is a bit more pigmented than I would like, but I really like the formula of this, so I'm keeping it. And then this is a lethal gloss in the shade Everything. It's quite like metallic, kind of in the same way that Flower Beauty one was. It kind of like just gives an effect to the lips. I'm going to keep this and just play around with it a bit more. And I have 3 of the Maybelline Lifter glosses. I really enjoy the formula of this. I had, I think, like the basic clear one. Maybe the shade was Stone. But I really like the formula of this. I have the shades Moon, Reef, and Sun. So I'm keeping all 3 of these. More lip glossy and balm things. The Westman Atelier Nana, I love the formula of this. The Squeaky Lip Balm. I also really like this shade. I think I'm almost done with this. I might try to take it to work just to get more use out of it and try to finish it up. And I have a Make Beauty Serum Balm in the shade Halo Moon. It's basically clear, but this feels really nice on the skin. These 2 formulas I think are quite similar. I think if you've been eyeing the Serum Balm, maybe try the Maybelline. The In Beauty Lip Glazes, I have quite a lot of them, and a couple of the like shades I have backups in. I also have the Cookie Butter one, like the brown one, but that is in a bag somewhere. But I have the shades, well, like all of them, pretty much. 1, 2, 3. Is this one 4? Do all of them not have numbers? What the heck is the glazed donut one? Maybe this doesn't have a number, but 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then the glazed donut, and then the cookie butter. But I really enjoy the formula of these, and I'm keeping all of them. Alright, and some plain, just like lip balms. I have more of the Glossier lip balms like all over the place. These are just the lavender and cherry, but it's the OG formula. I love this formula, so I'm keeping both of them. And I'm keeping all of the balm.coms that I have. I have this e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm in Vanilla Frosting. This was purchased in my like nobuyyear break. I really enjoy the formula of this. I'm keeping it. I have this Milk Kush Lip Glaze. It's like a weird green color, but it's quite thick and I kind of like it, so I'm gonna keep it. And then the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in the shade Tough Cookie. This is a bit more pigmented than I would like. I'm going to hold on to it for now, but it might be on the chopping block in another declutter. And then this ColourPop and Harry Potter one, it's the Ravenclaw, because my Harry Potter house is Ravenclaw, which is why I got it. It's a blue. It's just a lip balm. I'm going to keep it. Okay, this is the last little bit of lip stuff. They're lip liners and lipstick things in the, like in a stick form. So let's finish up. Oh, this is a Bite, just a plain lip balm. It's not my favorite, and Bite has been dead for a bit, so I'm going to get rid of it just because it's so old. Okay, this is a Nude Stick Blur pencil. Is it even a lip product? I forget the actual use that you're supposed to use this for. If you know, let me know in the comments so that I don't have to go searching for it. I think you maybe put it around your lip line before you put lipstick on, and it's supposed to give like a blurred edge effect, maybe? I don't know, but I guess I'll keep it for now. Lip liners. Before I had a whole bunch more before. Like right before I started my no buy, I kind of went through and got rid of a bunch, and one of the things on the chopping block were lip liners, mostly because I just never wear them, so I don't know why I had so many. These NYX ones that I've had are the oldest in my collection, so I'm just mostly going to go through and make sure that they don't have like a weird funk on them. Let's see, the shade Prune, Peekaboo Neutral. Okay, I have two in the shades Peekaboo Neutral. Which one looks older? Alright, just out of sheer guessing, this one might be older, so I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, this is different. Is this a different formula? This is Suede matte lip liner in the shade Copenhagen. Ew. Can you see it? Okay, so that's going to get thrown away. Alright, the shade Mauve and Burgundy. Alright, so these four I'm going to keep. I have two from Wayne Goss, both of which were in a lucky bag at some point. I have the shade Mauve, which doesn't really seem all that mauve, and Vintage Pink. I'm going to keep both of them, I guess. I have a Blend Bunny one that kind of goes with that liquid lipstick. I don't know what the shade name is, but I'm going to keep it. I have three of the Sephora lip liners. Molasses. Really nice, like rich, deep brown. Dress to the 90s. And Dark Horse. I'm keeping all three. I have this Rare Beauty one in the shade Fun. Not my best color, but I'm going to keep it. And then the Thrive in the shade Khaki, which is a nice brown. I'm going to keep both of those. I've got two chubby sticks in the shade Roundest Raspberry and Mightiest Maraschino. I am kind of undecided on these. I'm going to leave them to the side and then decide after, I think. Alright, I have this Soap and Glory one in the shade Nudist. That one I actually quite like because the color is so pale, or like the pigmentation on it isn't that strong. I guess I'm gonna hold on to this for now. Alright, I have this Revlon one in Honey. This is really old. There's kind of a smell to it, like that's overpowering the minty smell to it, so I'm gonna toss this. Alright, I have this Sonia Kashuk one in Poppy Nude. This is really old, and Sonia Kashuk I don't think has made makeup in quite a while, so I'm gonna toss it. I have three from NARS. I have the shades Recugian and Cruella. Those are like the glossier ones, and then I have a matte one in the shade Bahama. I quite like Bahama. I'm going to keep Bahama. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, Cruella is also a matte one. It's this other one that's like a glossy one. But I kind of like that too. Does NARS still make these? I'm not sure. I should maybe throw them away, but I'm going to hold on to them for now. Alright, this Tarte one though, this for sure is real old. It also kind of has a dusty smell covering the mint, so I'm going to toss it. This Buxom one, Buxom, whatever. It's kind of just as old and it's got the same thing happening, so I'm going to toss it. I have 3 of the e.l.f. ones in the shade Cranberry, Tea Rose, and Natural. I quite like the formula of these. That's Natural. It is quite natural because you can't even really see it. Tea Rose I really enjoy. And Cranberry. I'm going to keep all 3, I think. Alright, this Bite one in Rhubarb. I'm going to toss it just because it's so old. I have this Tower 28 one. This is like the first iteration before they pulled it and then like quickly reformulated. Oh, ew. Is that why they pulled it? It's like completely liquefied in the center. Okay, that has got to go. It's kind of a nice color, but gross. Alright, I have this Kaja Heart Melter in the shade Crazy For You. It's kind of like the Tarte ones. I honestly have no idea where I got this. This was maybe like a free gift with something. I'm gonna keep it for now. Alright, I have this House Labs. This is from like the Amazon iteration. Wow, is that purple? I'm gonna hang on to it just as like a something to have. This Hourglass. I guess this is technically like a lipstick. It's the shade I Wish. I'm going to keep it. Alright, and then I have 2 Surratt things. I have the Lip Sleek and Lip Crayon. The Lip Crayon is in the shade Celestine. I really like the color of that. And the Sleek is in the shade Heaven. I also really like the color of that. Alright, so I'm keeping both of these. These Clinique ones, it's not my favorite formula. They're kind of too pigmented for how slippy they are, so I'm going to get rid of these. Alright, so this is the drawer that sits in the acrylic on my vanity. This is where I'm going to keep all of the like stick things and the lip liners. Alright, and then I'm also going to see like what else I can get to fit in here. Alright, so I have the drawer that went back into the acrylic on the vanity. These three drawers, these three also go on my vanity. And then these two I think I'm going to put back into the right hand drawer of the vanity. So then it's just going to be this one that's going to end up going into the black drawer of the big stand. And I'm okay with that for now. I might do more organizational things later, but that's kind of all that I can be bothered to do right now. So I'm good with it. I'm good with stopping for now. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I'm guessing it's going to be a doozy of a video, quite long. But thank you for watching if you made it through to the end. If you did make it through to the end, write in the comments, let me know. If you liked this, then hit the like button. It would help me out. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's all I've got. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.